What's up, Eric? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I was thinking if I should show you the sketch I was doing yesterday. Don't know where it is. What's up with you guys, y'all? I think Oh Boy was first. I think Oh Boy was first. Uh, I'm trying to find. I think I started a sketch yesterday, but I think I forgot what it looks like. I might have forgotten what it looks like. Anyways, y'all, what's up with you guys? Gerdeep, what's up? We have a mod in the chat already. What's up, y'all? Kian, what's up? How have you guys been? How was your Thursday? Oh my god, I think I'm getting a pimple up here. What's up? What's going on with you guys? What's going on with all of you? It was good. I had a decent day. Eric tried to make a pin chat. It's not very good, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not the greatest pin chat. Yo, Gertie, do you want to show him how it's done? Do you want to show him how it's done? Where's Gertie? Where's Gertie? Gertie, you want to make the pin chat before I show people some of the sketches I did? What's up? Oh, we got who's KH? Who's KHXYRI? Who's that? I don't think you were first, Eric. I think it was Oh Boy. I mean, I'm seeing the first chat was Oh Boy. That's what I'm seeing right now. What's going on with you guys? I don't think. Wow, Gertie, I'm sorry. The UK got its ass kicked. The UK got its ass kicked, man. Fishing kicked. How did that feel? That was a terrible sight. That was a terrible. I was watching the game. It was crazy. That game was crazy, y'all. What looks crazier is my hair running to. By the way, shout out to all the people that pressed the like button already. Here, guys, this is the latest sketch I've done. What does that look like? What does that look like? Eric said, a guy from France sweared me in Call of Duty. That's funny. Eric said, and I told him Spain better, and he started crying. Yo, okay, so who do y'all think is going to win this World Cup? For real, because I think this is going to be interesting. I have no clue who's going to win. Again, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I'm here to show you a lot of my work that I've been doing. I've stopped painting for the past month. I've been doing a lot more sketches. I said I was going to give a lot of them away at the exhibition I'm doing soon. This channel is obviously called Blue Stroke because I do all these blue paintings. What's up, X Baldy? Baldy back, what's up? Kian is making the pin chat. Yo, Gurdeep, did you make the pin chat? Why, Gurdeep? You're the only mod in here. You're supposed to be making that. Hold up. I'm not your type. Tagru, Argentina's rigged, you think? We got a new person in the chat, Tagru, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm just here to share with you guys some of my sketches before I turn them into paintings. You know, some of my sketches before I turn them into paintings. Some of my sketches before I turn them into paintings. So, look. My channel's called Blue Stroke because I turn these sketches into blue paintings. And my OGs on this channel know that I've been working on this book that I want to put out about the paintings, or it's inspired by the paintings. Maria said, his name is Yan, he's 26, he's from Rwanda, sketching and painting, don't be rude. You know what? I'm going to take Maria's pin chat. I'm going to just take it. I feel like pause, by the way, pause. But I'm going to just take this pin chat because it's just good. I like it, you know? Ducky, what's up, Ducky? How you want to do this right now? Baldy said, this guy is going to blow up. Who are you talking about, Baldy? You think I'm going to blow up? Well, if I blow up, I just want to let you guys know that I blew up. You know, if I blew up and I turned green, I would be sharing you guys some of my sketches at a larger scale. You know, like if I blow up, you guys are going to see my paintings everywhere in the world. They're going to be broadcasted everywhere. On every ad, there's going to be these sketches and these paintings. You know, Madison, welcome back. I feel like there's more people when I come at this time around. Like, I'm like an hour and a half late compared to the past few days. I was coming a little bit earlier. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Sage is not, y'all need to let Sage chill. Y'all need to let Sage, by the way, thanks to the 8 people that already pressed like on this live. Oh, sorry, the 9 people that already pressed like on this live and subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. Jacob is back. He's probably only here for 2 minutes, but shout out to Jacob. Angela, what's up, Angela? How have you been? Are you new here? You know, I'm here to show you how these sketches turn into blue paintings. That's why I call this channel Blue Stroke. I'm here to show you guys some of my latest work. Before I got on here, I was doing this one. Before I got on here. Jacob wants to take, Jacob, shout out to you, man, for staying. Shout out to Kian for being here. I know he's going through a lot right now. But anyways, I want to show you some of the most recent work that I did. This one, I actually really want to turn this into a painting. I really like this one. Maybe it just looks good as a sketch. And it's basically the main character helping out the dog get up. I like that one a lot. This is you guys' favorite. I think this is you guys' all-time favorite sketch. It's this one. Right? Baldy said, this guy has skill. Meanwhile, all I can do is draw Stickman. I mean, technically, I'm kind of doing Stickman too. This is the cover of this live, right? It's kind of like Stickman. I mean, it's like a character. It's not a like this is like a it's more of a silhouette. It's not like a full, you feel me? It's not like a full character with their clothes on. Like I don't do much editing on the what they look like. They're like silhouettes that I keep repeating, and they come from scale figures. When I was in architecture school, I would do a lot of scale figures. And scale figures are basically like these small humans you put in your drawing to show how big things are in the drawing, basically. Like for example, like you wouldn't know how big these squares are unless I had these little humans around, right? Yo, Eric is hating on Messi. Listen, I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I'm not gonna pretend like Messi hasn't been cooking, bro. He's cooking. Angelo said I'm artistic. Thank you. Madison said my little brother's watching you live right now. He can't comment. That's okay if he can't comment. Again, thanks to all of you that have pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to make sure I can meet more people on here who might want to be part of this community and support. That means a lot to me. I've been doing a lot more sketches, like you guys know. I've actually used these. I've used this as the cover of a live. I've used these as the cover of these lives, so you guys can remember in the future how we met. Maybe it'll be like a timestamp. I also want to do what I want to do in the future. My dream is to come do an exhibition for you guys in you guys' hometown. Baldy said, I love it. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you guys. Eric said Ronaldo's better. It's getting harder to debate. I'm going to be honest. It's getting harder to debate that Ronaldo's better. Okay, here's one thing. Eric. Here's one thing I got to tell you, Eric. If Messi wins this World Cup, it's over for the debate between Ronaldo and Messi. That debate is over. If that guy wins, it's over for that debate. Thanks to all the people that are liking this live and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Here's another sketch. I'm going to get back to painting in August. Probably like during the weekend. Gertie said, Kylian dictator. That's funny. Gertie said Ronaldo's goal was to reach 1,000 goals. No, I think he had a lot more than that. I think he wanted to have a World Cup as well, right? Eric said Sharpie and Woodtech. Who knows these? I don't know what you're talking about. Jacob, what's up? How's your summer going? Man, I need to get some water, yo. It's hot. It's super, super hot right now. Okay. What have you been up to? Are you still hanging out with your dad? Are you reconnecting with your dad? I'm gonna keep working on this sketch. I don't think this sketch was over. I kind of like this sketch. To be honest. It was kind of nice, All right. Are you enjoying that time with him? Do you feel like you guys are going to be friends again? I mean, not friends, but like, do you think you guys are going to be tight again? Got it. Maria is drawing right now. I want to see what you're drawing, Maria. Can you post that on the community page later? Hold up. I really want to say I appreciate all the people that have been sharing their artwork on my YouTube community page or the Discord. I really appreciate it. You know, like my goal is not just to do exhibitions in you guys' hometowns, but like it's also to see inspire you guys to do your own work. I feel like so far, George, Maria, and Jacob are probably the few people on here that have actually been inspired really to do their own drawings, you know? Get back into drawing. Drawing is cool, man. We need to get back into drawing, yo. Like, get back into the things that we did so naturally as kids, but then they told us to grow up, whatever that means. Orion said, peoples are peoples, good peoples. What's up, yo? We got a new person in the chat. Can y'all say hi to Orion? Am I saying it right? Orion fan. Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Stroke, or at least my studio time in the blue world. I share with you guys some of my sketches before I turn them into paintings, basically. So some of these I've already turned into paintings. This one has already been a painting. I think I made a video about this one. I think I'll start making shorts about this as well very soon. Jacob said, when I was swimming, my brother had a smart idea. He picked me up by my legs and dropped me in. It didn't hurt. Okay, if it didn't hurt, it's okay, Jacob, right? If it didn't hurt, it's okay, right? Is it not? I do have some traumatizing experiences trying to learn how to swim when I was a kid. I got over it, obviously, but it can get quickly traumatizing if you don't have the right teacher, right? You know what? Speaking of Jacob, so you guys that don't know Jacob, Jacob has 47 animals in his backyard. And every time I think about Jacob, I'm like, damn, like I used to have not multiple animals, but I used to have like a dog, multiple dogs at home, and I don't have dogs anymore. And I was thinking about how dogs contributed to my mental health. Like, I was happier, to be honest. I was happier when there's dogs around. Like, I feel like I could hang out with a dog. You know, after hanging out with humans for long enough, you kind of want to step away. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. I want to show you guys this sketch that I started before I got on live. I was working on this one. How it is, I just want to add more people around here and here as well, right? Maria said I had a strict swimming teacher. I think the best ones are strict. You know, you got to get the form right. Eric said, yeah, this video is peak, by the way, but we need Sage. Thank you, Eric. Listen, I don't know where Sage is. Y'all can go knock on her door. I don't know where she's at and what she's going through, but she might pull up later. I mean, I'll be live for another hour and some change. Jacob said I tried to turn on my TV, but it's doing a disco party now. Man. Look. What's wrong with that? Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. Kian, have you been? I'm sorry that you saw the UK lose. Kian really wanted the UK to beat Argentina. Gurdeep said, I remember I used to have 2 pet goldfishes, one named Charles, and that's funny. A goldfish named Charles is funny. Anyway, yeah, one named Charles and the other named Camila. Charles and Camila. Sounds like Charles is 40 and Camila's like 19. He said, I had a friend, Kara. Well, I also had a friend called Kara. Actually, Kara was my roommate. Kara, she never washed her hands. So one day she put her hand in the fish tank and she had microbes that ended up killing the fish. How many times have you heard a story like that? Kian said, nah, bro. Why do people leaving this live? Because this channel the best. Why are people... You know what's funny? When I started going live and I only had 2 people watching me and one of them was my other phone, people would get on my live, like one person would join my live and they would like feel bad for me because they'd be like, damn, you're in this live by yourself, talking to yourself. Or maybe you're in this live, you know, and they would feel bad for me because people would leave and no one would be left. But, you know, what's interesting about human psychology is it's like people want to go somewhere just because there's other people. And progressively, when you have a small crowd, you can get a much bigger one. It's like exponential, to be honest. So I don't mind, like, I don't really look at the numbers that much while I'm going live because it's random. Like, some days you get a lot of people, some days you don't. But the key is to be consistent with everything. I feel like consistent with the lives, consistent with the sketches, consistent with the paintings. For me, I was writing last year. I was very consistent with writing when I was doing it. um, and I think that's how you grow. It's okay, Kian. I don't feel terrible. um, Golden 897 is Kian. Okay, I feel like I have to translate the names because some of you are on here with a different name than your own, or than what you want to get called by. You know. Oh, I want to do something about this. Hold up. Guys, I'm making my sketch better right now. It might take me to focus a little bit. I want to improve this sketch a little bit. Sometimes I look at a sketch and I'm like, oh, it's not done yet, you know? And that's how I felt about this one before I got on live. I was like, I want to add more, you know? I was like, I want to add more to this sketch. Okay, so there it is. I want to add more. I want to add more to this. I started this like a few minutes before I went live. What does that look like to you guys? Maybe I should zoom in a little bit, Kian said, "Guys, should my name be Eclipse? You want to name yourself Eclipse?" Maria said, "I subbed to one person. That person is you." Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you. Kian said, "Yang, can you give me tough name suggestion for my YouTube?" I think Eclipse isn't bad. No. Gurdeep says, "Latam be for real roasting everyone." I haven't paid attention to Zlatan, but I'm sure he's doing a lot. Gurdeep said the goldfishes died. I mean, that's pretty that's easy to anticipate, right? No. Jacob said, "What should I play? I have just cause 3 Minecraft. I what should I play? I have just cause 3 Minecraft, Dying Light, Fortnite, Steep, Roblox, Borderlands." So is Roblox? I'm confused about Roblox. Is that a video game or it's a platform with other games like Steam? Because I know about Steam. 3 Subnautica, Siege Man Eater, and Slime Ranchers. Those are all interesting names. I've never heard of those things. Like I said, I don't game anymore. Thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I'm currently trying to improve this sketch right now that I have in front of me. Yesterday I did the live and there was a power outage in my neighborhood. So I didn't the lighting was bad in the live. I looked back at it for a little bit. You know what I realized? Like, the funny thing about lives is, like, no one wants to watch the lives after they're done. I realized, like, none of you actually watch my lives after. It only works while I'm live. And it makes sense. I feel like people want to interact a lot, you know? Gurdeep said everyone paying rent. Damn. Jacob said Lego Marvel. Is the Lego video game good? Are the Lego video games good? Lego, it's interesting how Lego has grown as a company. I thought about buying some Legos for my cousins, or like they're more like my nephews to be honest, because they're so young. And I'm like, damn. I was at the airport and I was realizing like how expensive it is to do that. You know, triple A, okay, but triple A, okay. So can we talk about triple A versus Roblox? Triple A games. What does that mean? Let's break it down. What are triple A games? Interesting. I was watching the CEO of Xbox trying to revamp the whole brand, trying to convince us that there's still a market for triple A games. Can we break down what triple A games are? Maria said platform with other games. That's Roblox, right? I'm just trying to get some clarity because I haven't been in the gaming community for a while. I don't know where they're at, but I do. You know, it's funny with the book that I'm writing. I am thinking of creating other things. Like I want the IP to create. I want this to inspire video games. You know, like this could really inspire video games. Like this, you know, like a lot of these sketches that I've done. So I have created a sport in my book. The first book you see hints of the sport. The second book is really there's more of the sport. The second book is really about the sport entirely. You know, so I like the idea of having arenas. You know, like this was kind of like an arena idea at some point. You know, it was an arena idea. A lot of these were arena ideas at first. Let's see something. There's arena ideas. I also think some video games are great because they have amazing artwork. You know, I think what makes a video game great is the storyline. I think it's the music. It's the storyline, the challenge. Obviously, I think it's the storyline and the challenge together. That's top one. That's like 1A and B. And then the third variable that makes a game great, I think, is the artwork and the sound. You know? And it's interesting that some movies have been successful because they come from video games. That has been more successful recently. Kian said, what does your drawing mean? Because most art has a backstory. You know, it's interesting, like when I start doing my drawings, I don't do my drawings. I don't come in with a picture in my head that I think should be the drawing. Like I don't come with that. I let my hand kind of flow on the paper and I discover something, right? That's how I do my work. I don't come in, like I didn't do this sketch thinking, yo, this is gonna be like this. It's more like I let my hand go. Like I started with a square. You see how like these are some squares and then I give dimensionality to the square. You can see people inside the square, or sorry, the rectangle. That's how I get my ideas. It's like I develop things, but over time I feel like sometimes my ideas come from my subconscious, so I kind of repeat things I've done in the past for sure. Jacob, what's up? Jacob said I play Minecraft. You know what's funny? Can we talk about Jacob? If you're still here, I want to talk about the founder of Minecraft. So there's a guy who created Minecraft. I forgot his name. He spent he spent a good portion of his life building Minecraft. One of the best games ever. So he built Minecraft and then he sold Minecraft as a game or as an IP. Is it Mojang? I forgot about it. What's his name? The creator of Minecraft. So anyways, I think he sold Minecraft, like his IP or his company or his entire project, basically. He sold it to Microsoft. I think he sold it to Microsoft, right? Anyways, so he sold it and he made all this money. I think it was like $1 billion. It was a crazy number. And then after he sold it, he said he was depressed. Like a few months later, maybe a year later, he was depressed because he felt like he didn't have meaning anymore. Meaning in his life. You know, he felt like, okay, he sold it for 2.7 billion, right? Thanks, Jacob, for clarifying that. You're doing a great job as a mod. So yeah, he sold it for 2.7 billion, and then he said he was depressed after, like a few months after or years after, because the purpose was gone, right? He didn't feel like he had a purpose anymore. And when that moment happened, he realized that I feel like a lot of people. This is the topic I really wanted to talk about because I feel like if you don't have $2.7 billion, you might not understand this at all, and you probably look stupid. Kian said, "Yeah, the new drawing, the one started with before the live, it kind of looks like the Colosseum of Rome." Yeah, you mean this one? Kind of looks like it. No, kind of, right? Jacob said he's making. Is his name Mojang? What was his name? What was his full name? The founder of Minecraft. Jacob said he's making a new game based on it. I'm sure, he's going back to video games. But basically, I feel, what's funny? The thing about that story, right? Getting depressed after making all that money. What it made me realize that, like, I feel like sometimes most of us that work hard, or the people that work the hardest, usually are in survival. And once they get out of survival, they lose meaning and they get depressed. I'm not saying that's what happened to Mojang, because Mojang was obviously, sorry, the founder of Minecraft. He was motivated by doing something he enjoyed, genuinely enjoyed, and that was Minecraft. But there's a lot of people who work hard because of survival, and I feel like I'm at a point now where I'm realizing that, like, survival is not purpose. Like, survival is not just because you're in a tough situation trying to survive. That's not purpose. That's survival. And when you get out of survival, you realize, oh, you don't have purpose. You're just running around doing things to get out of a situation. But purpose is what gives us more meaning in life. And obviously, it's easier to talk about this once you have found meaning in life. Once you have more means. But I mean, it's true that even someone like the founder of Minecraft, who made a lot of money, is still depressed after making all that money because the thing he loved the most he gave away. And I also feel like that about giving my art away. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm attached to all of this art. Like, I have all these sketches. I told you guys I'm gonna give these sketches away in December when I do this exhibition. But I don't mind giving away. I think it's different. I think there's different business models to make money. I think for me to make great art, I've had to really believe in the abundance mindset. I've wanted to be more, to do more, and believe that I have a lot more greater stuff in me that's waiting for me in the future. That's really what I wanted to focus on going forward. The things that I can still do. Kian said, Maria, can you post it on the community? Yes, Maria, if you finished, I'll check your work for sure. I can't wait to see it. Thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribed to my channel. Thanks to all the people that have supported me up until now. I have all this work. I'm going to turn the camera around. I have all this work that I want to come share with you at the exhibition. Well, there's a lot more over there. There's a lot more over there, or up here, or even up there. The inspiration is up there. Shout out to Naruto. But anyways, there's a lot here that I want to give away at the exhibition, basically. And I think it's always good to give something to people that they can take home with them. In my last exhibition, I gave T-shirts away to people, and that felt great. It felt great to give something to people that they can hold on to. Jacob said, I don't know his real name. All right, I'll Google it later. But shout out to the creator of Minecraft. What an incredible game. I've played it very few times, but I was really impressed because, again, I'm into architecture, and I feel like architecture, it's hard to look at Minecraft and not feel like it contributed to my learning of architecture. It did. It really did. I feel like even me in my book trying to teach about architecture school, like, I was thinking of Legos a lot, thinking of the building blocks of things, like, how do things get assembled? Is this entertaining for people? Is it enjoyable? Could it be fun if I was making toys? You know? Eric said, by the way, I'm still here, just not. It's okay, Eric. It's cool. There's a bunch of people that come to my channel just to watch me. They don't say stuff. Like, I have friends that watch me. They don't say stuff. They don't talk much either. But that's okay. Shout out to you guys as well. Kian said, yeah, I know the name of the Minecraft founder. Okay, what's his name? I feel like Kian is watching this with a whole laptop to the side. You got a whole laptop on your side. Shout out to Kian, yo. Eric said, by the way, I'm still... Eric, I see you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of you, man. Shout out to all... You know what's crazy? You know what would be crazy? If in the future I actually meet all of you at an exhibition I'm doing in your hometown. That's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. If I can go from doing this live with you guys right now to showing you my work in person where you guys are at, that would be insane. Golden said his name is Marcus Alexej Pearson. Is that properly typed, Kian? Can you check? Shout out to Marcus for creating Minecraft. Amazing game. I also want to create an architecture game. I mean, that is what I'm doing in the books. Like, you know, I love... There's a fun part. You know, when I was in school, I spoke about this in my first ever video called Why Blue, which explains the purpose behind this whole video, this whole channel. But I feel like architecture school could have been very entertaining for people that weren't in it. You know, if you were in it, then it's not as fun because you're also going to get roasted by the professor in front of the whole class. You know what's funny? I wish I went live when I was... I didn't even know if that was a thing. Could you go live on YouTube in 2018, 19? My fall semester of 2019, best time of my life. Fall semester of 2019 and like fall semester of 2019 and like spring semester of 2022, best time of my life in school. Outside of school, man, we had to get to real life very fast. Kian said, yeah, and something that I thought would be funny is I'm gonna call you and you point the phone towards the screen and I say hello. I'm not gonna do that, Kian. Let's not do that, you know? Let's not do that. Maria posted, okay, Maria, I'm gonna check it out when I get off the live, okay? I still got quite a bit. I still got, oh damn, hold up. I still got, is it 40? I still got 50 minutes in this live, y'all. I'm with y'all, yo. I'm with y'all. Ain't no other love like this. It's the reason you exist. I think you're special. Gertie said, I really want to Riz off. Man, you guys really liked the Riz off the other day. Well, Sage is not here, so that would be hard to do. Would it not be? I feel like it'd be hard to do. Maria, Gertie, what's up? There's a few people we haven't seen in a while. Ty has been gone for a while. You know, Zanudas has been gone for a while. Who else has been gone for a while? Kuo is in and out. Laura was in and out as well. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's better when I go live 5 days in a row. Yo, Avery's gone, yo. I don't think Avery's ever coming back, but Avery was going through a lot of things. So Avery, you know, I'm not counting on Avery to come back, but oh wait, yeah, Fabi comes every once in a while. Nayla gone. Who else we talking? Who else we talking? Taigi. Oh, Taigi's gone. But Taigi, you know, I really want to see. Taigi was one of the few guys that was like sharing his artwork on the channel, and he was making his own comic book. Man, shout out to Taigi. I also want to say Daniel. Haven't seen Daniel in a while. Haven't seen Daniel in a while. Oh, Fox. Yeah, Fox. Haven't seen Fox. Again, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Fox has been gone, but she been chatting on the Discord. She's on the Discord. She'll be back soon. You know? Man, I want to keep working on this sketch in front of Romeo. No, Romeo comes sometimes. He's just not as consistent. Oh, Jalal. You guys remember Jalal? You know, Sonia comes sometimes. You know, Madison comes sometimes. Kian, yeah, Kian was gone for a while. I had a list of the OGs, y'all. It was like 30 of them. But I feel like I gotta get that down to like 12. You know? Some people, man, I don't know. I definitely forgot some names. Do you guys remember Jenny? You guys remember Alex? Alex comes sometimes. Oh, Joji. Shout out to Kian. Joji, I think Joji's going through exams. But how is he going through exams right now, though? Like in the summer? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Trying to meet more people, trying to be more consistent. You know, see where this takes me. See where this content can take me. I do enjoy going live. I'm used to it now. I feel like I have the stamina. Even when I'm not in the mood. I wasn't in the mood today, but here I am. And I feel like I'm going to go for longer. I feel like yesterday I did a bit shorter. I had to start sketching. Gurdeep said, remember Aloma? Aloma? Who's that? I don't remember an Aloma. By the way, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Trying to meet more people that are like-minded who would enjoy this content. Yes, sir. There's some sketches I don't like as much. I can show you guys the sketches that I don't like. Let me show you the sketches that I don't like. I honestly did not like this sketch. But it led me to do a great sketch after. I didn't like this one. Maybe that's better. I can show you what I don't like. I didn't like this one as much. I made it yesterday or 2 days ago. I didn't like it as much. I don't like it as much. I did this sketch. I don't like it either. There's a better version of this that, like, I think, for example, I think the cover of this live, which I think this one on top is a better version than this one at the bottom. Right? This one is better than this one at the bottom. Gurdeep said, check on the posts. I will. After this live, I'm going to go check, give some comments. Kian said, but my status in WhatsApp is for real honesty. It's okay. Gurdeep said, third one looks like deforestation. Yeah, I guess. I guess, y'all. Any cool plans for the weekends from any of you? Oh, also, I don't like this one. I don't like, I think this is an example of when I try to redo a sketch inspired by something else and it goes badly. For example, these two sketches are similar, but I prefer, these two sketches are similar, but I prefer the top one. I prefer the top one. I prefer the top one on this one. You see? I prefer the top one. Jacob don't really got plans. Jacob got 47 animals to take care of. That's a lot. Jacob is a busy guy. Thanks to the people, by the way, that subscribe to my channel and press the like button on the live. Shout out to you guys. Maria said, going to my dad's tomorrow, and today my bestie came over. That sounds good. Are you having a good time? Gurdeep said, top one is a glow up. Okay, so it's funny to say that the top one is a glow up, but the top one came first. The top one came first. Like if I show you the sequence, like I came up with this one before I came up with that one. You know, I can show you the details. So sometimes the one you do after is worse. The one I do after is worse. Jacob said 27. Okay. Minus one's 26 because a bird died. Okay, so you counted all of them. Jacob really has 27 animals in his backyard. Oh, here's another sketch that I don't like because it looks like a bad version of something I've done before. It's this one. It's a bad version of something I've done before. You know? Kian said, where they watching from? Who are you asking about? Who's they? Who's watching? Who's watching and from where? What does that mean? Jesus, it was so hot today. By the way, shout out to all the people that pressed the like button and subscribe to my channel. You guys are the best. Welcome to the Blue World community where we share each other's artwork and hopefully do exhibitions. Triple Z said, yo, did you finish that sketch yesterday? So you know what's funny? I totally forgot what sketch I was doing yesterday. It's probably because it was bad. I don't like what I came up with yesterday, but I have a new sketch though. Oh wow, Claudia's back. Welcome back to Claudia. Claudia is new to the community. Everybody say hi to Claudia, please. From California. Shout out to the US for now. Okay, so I was doing this sketch before I came on this live. I like this one. I don't think it's too bad. What does that look like? Someone said it looks like a Coliseum. Kind of. Again, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button and subscribe to my channel. Kian said, guys, Yan is honestly a therapist. I mean, I can be a therapist sometimes. Let me turn off this translator thing so it doesn't mess up the chat. Maria said, it looks like a donut. It looks like many things. It looks like a donut. It looks like a crepe. It looks like a... What's that animal? What's that thing in the ocean that stings you and people have to pee on you so you feel better? What's it called? What's that animal in the sea? Jellyfish? It looks like a jellyfish, kind of. Except people are inside of it, kind of. Stingray? Maybe. I thought about a stingray. Is it a stingray? Maybe, right? Jellyfish? Who's right? Or is the stingray the actual name of the jellyfish? I have a question for you guys. Yeah, the electric... Wait. Electric seal? I don't think it's a seal, yo. It's that glowing... It's the glowing fish underwater. You know, the glowing fish that goes like this. Underwater. It goes like this. It's a jellyfish. Yeah. I feel like it kind of looks like the jellyfish, no? Does it not look like the jellyfish? Kind of looks like it, no? Jacob said the pee doesn't actually work. It's hot water that works. So that was cap. They was lying to us. They were just letting us pee on each other. Wow. That's messed up. What the fish is that? Triple Z said it's kind of those look like one. Goody said looks like the glowing queen. The glowing queen? What does that even mean? Anyways, Claudia, back to what I was saying last time. Like, maybe I'll do an exhibition in LA one day. I had a great time in New York. I don't know how to do it in LA. In a place, thing about New York, what was good about New York is like, in New York, because there's so much traffic in a small surface area, like people walking, it's easier to do something and get more eyeballs than like in LA. LA is spread out. Or California. I don't even know if Claudia is in LA, but like California is spread out. You know? Kian said, I remember. What do you remember? Search it up. Maybe it's helpful that while I'm doing a live, I have a search bar next to me. Google owns YouTube. Maybe they could do that. This is about to get trippy right now. It's about to get trippy right now. Whoa. Whoa. It's about to get trippy right now. I'm being trippy right now. I'm trying out these filters. This is, oh wow, this is creepy. This is really creepy right now. Oh, I can't close my eye. Like my eye is still open, kind of. Okay, maybe I should do the live this way. Should I keep doing the live this way? Claudia said I'm closer to San Francisco. Maybe that would do well. Maybe the exhibition would do well in San Francisco, right? Waleed, wow, guys, Waleed is back. Shadow CXZ. Waleed, welcome back. Waleed is an OG on my channel, man. Waleed, how long have you been on my channel? Waleed is also in the UK. Shout out to the UK. Say hi to Gurdeep. He's also in the UK. Gurdeep, say hi to Waleed. Oh, you guys want me to keep the lizard eyes? The predium eye contact? Predium? Gurdeep said Yan has 4 eyes. Oh, Kian, remember the project name Genesis? Yeah. I had a project called Genesis for Japan, and I lost. I lost that one, so I lost Genesis. But I'm using Genesis for another competition. You know, I told you guys last time I'm doing an architecture competition. You know, I'm doing a new competition now that's not in Japan, it's somewhere else. It's in a place called Medina in Saudi Arabia. Jacob, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for pulling up. You take care. I hope your family does well. Thank you for supporting. Again, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. Yeah, the project was called Genesis. So right now I'm applying to another competition using Genesis as one of my key projects on my portfolio, you know. Let's see. You know what, Claudia, I've been told that San Francisco is beautiful. I've never been, but it looks beautiful. I'd like to visit one day, of course, or meet all the people that have crazy startup ideas. Gertie said, Yam, please turn it back to normal. Your eyes hurt? You guys don't like this filter? I kind of like this filter a little bit, no? You guys don't like it? I should go back? Kian said, Project Genesis. I remember I had a 1-hour Zoom call with my friend Medina about the title of the project, and it became Genesis. We had many names. I think one of the names was like, was it like Ephemeral Genesis? It was something with Genesis. I forgot the other names. Like, it's crazy how, okay, I'll turn it back to normal, guys. You know. Or maybe I'll put shades on. Or should I do this? Oh my God, this is bad. Oh my God, this is not good. Thermal. Whoa, I'm on fire. Retro. Can I do this? Can I do this one like this? Can I do like this or no? Gurdeep, what's up? Maria said, I really kind of miss my dad. I didn't see him for like a week. I used to see him every day. Wow, what happened? Is he just gone? Is he not, is he Is he like working? What's happening? What's actually going on? Do you want to give us more detail? Claudia said San Francisco is really nice. I think your art would do well there. Okay, so does San Francisco have good galleries? Does San Francisco have like unique, because I feel like my work really fits in like peculiar places. I've really struggled to do exhibitions with other artists because I always feel like we're speaking different languages. Gurdeep said 2016 vibe. To me, this is more like a 2010, back to the Vans, Old Bay era, the backpack skater boy era, when Lil Wayne was starting to skateboard. Maria said he got a place to work. He was fired, but he got work. Oh yeah, Maria, you said your dad got a new job. So shout out to your dad. I mean, you said your dad was struggling to find a job for a while, and he finally got a job. And you told me you have a great dad. So I know you miss your dad, but he's doing the right thing for you. I think it's important to keep supporting your dad because he's doing what's necessary for you, right? So, I know you miss him, but like, can you call him? Yeah, it took you said it took 6 months, right? That's a lot, and I think it's hard. I think it was very hard for him too. I don't think it's hard to admit as well to your kid, but like, I'm sure he went through a lot, and I think you should just send him a message or like call him and tell him that you miss him and you appreciate him. That'd be nice, no? That'd be nice. Kian said, "Yeah, can you make a poll on what my name should be, Genesis or Eclipse?" You know what? I don't. Genesis is not a good name for a person. To be honest, I think it's a good name for a project, or a place, or a product. I don't. I don't. I wouldn't name the whole channel Genesis unless you're talking about that. Like that's a whole segment of the Bible, a big one. Maria said it took 8 months. Got it. It's a lot. So if you miss him, like just send him a message. Tell him you appreciate him. You know. I kind of like this filter a little bit. It's not bad, but my eyes look super red. Wow. Okay, so do you guys want me to sketch for the remaining 30 minutes of this live, or I can just keep catching up with you guys? I realize you guys like to hang out with me more than you like to see me do my work. Well, some of you do, I guess. Some of you kind of do. I want to thank all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Maria wants to keep yapping. All right. I wish Joji was here so we could keep yapping forever. Kian said thermal sketching would be fire. But I don't think I don't think thermal sketching would look the way you think it would look. The line is not going to be red. There's not more energy. This isn't even a thermal. What is this filter? This filter is called retro. I'm using a retro filter right now. Triple Z said you should sketch. Oh. I can sketch for like maybe the last, can I sketch for the last like 10 minutes? Can I do that? Can you guys let me sketch? Because right now I've been live for an hour now. Can you guys let me sketch for 10 minutes? Maria said, I like yapping. If you did not tell me to stop, I would yap forever. Damn, you guys are extroverts, man. I actually don't like yapping this much. This is still weird to me. I'm getting used to this, Gurdeep said, you better sketch. Listen, that's the title of one of my previous sketches recently. But I will sketch. I will sketch maybe in the last 15 minutes of this live. I will sketch, or maybe I will sketch for longer. Maybe this, you know what? How about this? I can speak for another 30 minutes, and then I'll sketch for the remainder to finish that sketch, to finish the jellyfish sketch I started before I got on live. Whoa. Whoa. It looks different with the filter on. Maria said, I was also going to go live, but I have 6 subs. So what's wrong with 6 subs? What's wrong with 6 subs, Maria? How do you think I got to 800 and 30 or whatever, how many subs I have. What's wrong? You have to start somewhere. I thought I could bring all of my subscribers from Instagram to here. That didn't happen. I had to basically be consistent. If you keep going live every day, it's a lot. By the way, it's hard. It's not easy to go live all the time. It's very exhausting. But if you keep doing it, you will get up there, Maria. For example, I have 830 something subscribers, but there's only 7 people in here. That's how the math works. The math is kind of brutal. Triple Z said it looks good on filter. Appreciate you. Kian said it looks really oily. Okay, if y'all want me to turn off this filter, I will. Maria said you have to have 50, at least nobody watches my vids neither. Oh, yeah, that's true. So you need to get 50 subs before they can let you go live, right? So the way you get to 50 subs, you need to post a lot of shorts. You need to post a lot of shorts, get to 50, or tell people to subscribe to you. And once you get to 50, you need to go live as much as you can, really, so they can bring you. In the beginning, they'll bring you some strangers, and hopefully they like your content. You know, I didn't think this would work, but you know, I think it's about consistency. I think it's about trying to get in when putting the reps in, and then eventually finding your people. Like I have kind of a community. It's very small. I feel like the Blue World community is very small, but you have to start somewhere. I mean, that's what I've learned a lot, you know. I feel like we all have to start somewhere. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, you know. That's how I feel. We all gotta like lift. We all gotta lift like one of these pieces of paper. You see that? Whoa. Oh, this would look good on here. Maybe this sketch will look good on here. Ooh. Trying to see what sketches look good on here. I like this. Wow. Triple Z said W advice. Yeah, that's my advice. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start with what you have. That's it. That's all I got for you guys, man. And by the way, the other thing I've noticed, the other thing I would say is like, don't expect the people that you know around you, your friends or your family, to support your content the way you want them to. Okay? If the rest of your family is into basketball and you're really into hockey, don't expect your whole family or your friends to start watching hockey all day. They don't like it. And it's okay. When you make content, you gotta make content for people who also like it. Make it for that stranger in Alberta who really likes hockey, to watch it. Make it so that could happen. I feel like a lot of people are hurt when they're not supported by the people around them. They get hurt or they take it personally. I've seen a lot of artists do that. Gurdeep said, I'm subscribed. Okay, how about this? Let's all do this. Maria, type in the community post that you need more subscribers, and we're all gonna go subscribe to Maria, okay? I'm gonna go subscribe to Maria right now. Hold up. This is Maria's YouTube. I'm gonna subscribe right now. Maria Cara 30. I'm gonna subscribe to Maria right now. There you go, Maria. You got 8 subs now. Maria, you got 8 subs now. I can add more. I can add more. Maria Cara. Let's all subscribe to Maria. There you go, Maria. Now you got 9 subs, Maria. There you go. There you go, Maria. There you go. There you go. Maria, I got you 2 new subs. That's what I can do for you, okay? Triple Z said my computer sounds like it's about to explode. That's what happened, actually. Thanks for reminding me. I have an old computer that I use for my architectural projects. And every time I use it, it sounds like it's about to take off. You know, it's like Air France or something. So I gotta put it, I gotta take it. I'm trying to sell it because I got a new one. Maria said, if I hit 50, I'm thanking y'all. Hey man, if I hit 1K, I'm on my way to, listen, you guys are gonna watch me get to 1K, y'all. You guys are gonna watch me get to 1K. Yo. By the end of this year, I'm gonna be up. By the end of this year, I'm gonna be up, y'all. For real. For real. And you know what? You know what's funny? I feel like while we all subbed, let's all sub to Maria. Support her in her journey. I just subscribed to Maria from 2 different accounts. So here's the thing, like if I like the thing about YouTube, I think it's all about discipline and being consistent, and over time it compounds, of course. But it's also about being like finding a way to be sustainable. I feel like it's like a marathon. Like if you've ever run a marathon, which I've had, well, I've run a half marathon. You got to keep the same pace all the way through to finish. You can't go too fast in the beginning. You will get hurt or you won't finish. Gurdeep said the best way to predict the future is by creating it. Who made that quote? I'm gonna be honest. At some point, I was tired. At some point, I was tired of all the inspirational talk. I know that I give it a lot myself, but it's true. All of these corny lines, all of these corny pieces of advice, all of that is true. All the corny stuff is true. Unfortunately, people were trying to be cool for a long time. People were trying to be cool for a long time. The corny stuff is true. I'm sorry. It's about discipline. It's about consistency. It's about showing up again even when you don't want to show up. It's the corny. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Like, it's not cool. None of this is cool. It's not cool, yo. You feel me? And then I understand some people are a lot luckier than others. You know, I'm very fortunate myself, being honest about that. W quote from Gurdeep. For sure, ski. Shout out to Gurdeep, y'all. Again, thanks to all of you that subscribed to my channel and pressed the like button on this live. Appreciate you guys. Gurdeep said, mad respect to everyone who's in this live. I really appreciate you guys. Again, to be honest, I'm as shocked as you guys that I have as many subscribers as I have. You know, I've gained this many subscribers just from going live. For real. Like, I don't really, you know, that's just what's going on. I'm going to turn off the filter, y'all. I'm getting tired of this one. Triple Z said, should I practice my guitar? Of course. I used to play the piano, then I realized, damn, I don't have time for that. Maria said, I got 17 likes, but 4 people watching. That's okay. You can't be worried about that if you want to keep growing. Kian said, I subbed to Maria. Yes. There you go. There you go. That's called being supportive. It's called being supportive. You know what's interesting? I did this sketch the other day. And I felt like it looked like teeth, kind of. Does it not look like teeth? Kind of. Or like what's left when your tooth is removed. If you look at this upside down, maybe. It's kind of, it was a funny way to look at it. Gurdeep said, it looks like pumpkins. Oh, true. Wow. I'm not a pumpkin guy, but you're right. It definitely does look like that too. And then there's sketches that are super, super messy like this. I don't know what's going on in this sketch, but like there was something. Maria said, y'all, is it weird that I dreamed about this moment that y'all were gonna sub? I swear I dreamt that. Well, sometimes you'll see something and it will remind you of something else you've seen. Like sometimes you see something and you feel like you have premeditated the whole thing. You know? Kian, what's up? How have you been, yo? Maria said W moment and W dream. Sometimes I do feel like sometimes something happens and then like I feel like I had seen it before. I get a deja vu feeling. I wonder what's going through my brain when that happens. Kian said, I'm trying to get 150. Jade, what's up, Jade? Are you new to this channel? Welcome to my channel if you're new here. It's called Blue Stroke because I turn all of my sketches into paintings, basically. I turn all my sketches into blue paintings, like this sketch. You know, I'm actually excited to turn this one as well. Shout out to Gertie for doing that. Oh, Jade is new to my channel. Well, time to show all the sketches. This is everyone's favorite sketch so far. I made a video. I think I made a video about how I painted this, if I'm not mistaken. There's a bunch others that I want to paint. I want to paint this one as well. Again, thanks to all the people that pressed like on this live and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me very much. Thank you guys so much. This one also was an idea of an arena. I kind of want to paint that as well. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate you. Everybody say hi to Jade, y'all. Everybody say hi to Jade. Jade is new here. I feel like it's getting late now. There's a lot more people earlier. So for the last like 10 minutes of this live, I'm going to be sketching. Shout out to you guys for subscribing to each other. What's up? Say hi to Jade. Yeah. Jade, welcome to the Blue Wall community. All of us share each other's artwork. You know, we share each other's artwork and like support each other. My goal is to come do an exhibition in you guys' hometown. My OGs know that I've been writing this book about that's inspired. It's not about the sketches, but it's inspired by the creative process, how I go from doing these sketches to turning them into paintings. You know, so obviously there's a lot of them, and I want to give them away at my next exhibition for sure. You know, Cadmiel. Whoa, Cadmiel's back, y'all. Can y'all say hi to Cadmiel? Can y'all say hi to Cadmiel? Cadmiel, what's up? Cadmiel's kind of like my OG. Like, he comes every once in a while. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate you so much. Do you guys think Jade is going to be an OG? Do you guys think Jade is going to stick around? Cadmiel, what's up? How have you been, yo? Cadmiel, I got a lot of new work to show you, Cadmiel. I've got a lot of new work to show you. You know, I think maybe you've seen some of this. Maybe you've seen some of this already. Maybe you have. Jade, this is new to you. You might like some of this, you know. This one, I think I did this one on the plane. I have no clue what this is. Anyways, yeah, a bunch of work. Bunch of new work. Want to turn these up. What's up, Cadmiel? How have you been, yo? Again, thanks to all the people that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Trying to grow the community, meet more people that might appreciate what I do. You know, if you have friends that like this kind of content, that like the painting or the drawing as well, tell a friend to tell a friend, yo. I would appreciate that. Kian said 150. Yeah, 150 sketches, right? Is that what I said? Kian, did I say 150 sketches? Is that what I said or no? I'm giving away 150 in December. Half of 200 is 100, y'all. Half of 200 is 100, y'all. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so my goal is to do an exhibition in all of you guys' hometown. Jade, where are you from, if you don't mind sharing? Like, not your specific address, but like where, like what city are you in? Oh, Kian, your goal is 150 subs? I feel like you can get to 150. I feel like we can get to 150. Hey man, listen, I take my calculator for like 7 plus 9. I'm kidding, I don't. But sometimes I just gotta check, you know? I'm like, yo, I can't let AI do everything. Grady said Yan really wants to hit 10,000. Yo, 10,000? To be honest, 10,000 kind of sounds crazy, yo. I'm not even at 1,000. I'm not even at 1,000, y'all. I'm trying to get up. I was stuck in the 700s. I kind of hit a plateau in the 700s, you know. But then I got out at 700s. I'm in the 800s right now, trying to get to 900 and then get to 1,000. You know, Jade is back. So Jade, where are you from, by the way? Like, not your specific address, but like, which city are you from? Maria said, what if Yang gets like 5 or 6 M? That's crazy. That would be insane. That would be insane. Gritty said, because communities grow bigger eventually, right? Yeah, but it takes time. Jade, well, both. Both. Maria said, I sub to Kian. Yo, shout out to Kian, yo. Kian, I'm a sub to you too. Kian, Kian Golden 897. Got it. Why can't I find your thing? Golden 897. I can't find you. Oh, there you go. Oh, I found you now. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, Keen. I'm going to get you there. Keen, I'm going to get you there. Hold up. We're all subscribing to Keen right now to support Keen and his channel. 897. There you go. All right. I got you 2 more subs, Keen. You lit now. You're lit right now. Got it. Okay. Again, thanks to all the people, all of you that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. Yes, let's all sub. Jade said she's from America. You live near Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. I think I could do a great exhibition in Atlanta. I could do a great exhibition in Atlanta. No, y'all don't think? Maria said, I wish everyone could sub 10 times. There, we got to create like 9 more accounts. Golden's is, yeah. Never mind. So, yeah, my dream is to come do an exhibition at you guys' cities. Gertie said, why does sleeping for the rest of the day, then you wake up at night? Yet you didn't know what's the timer and you thought you woke up the day before. I don't know what Gertie is talking about. I don't understand this message. Maria said, Yan, I just know Yan never coming to my hometown. Wait, why do you, wait, why are you assuming that? Maria, where you at? Maria, unless you're in North Korea, I could make it. Unless you're in North Korea, I might step over there. Jade said, thank you for subbing to me, Gertie. Shout out to Gertie, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, thanks to all the people that have been sharing their artwork on the community page. All the people that have sharing their artwork on the community Discord. I appreciate you guys. I like seeing you guys' artwork. I like seeing that I can inspire you guys. Even some of you inspired me as well with the ideas you come up with. Or like even explaining. The other day, like there's a painting George did, and he was like explaining to me how the whole story behind, like how he thought about it and came up with it, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was incredible. Maria is in the most random place. Well, I can get there, no? Or maybe you can meet me somewhere else, Maria. You don't gotta be over there. You're in the Netherlands? Shout out to the Netherlands. I've flown through Amsterdam with KLM, but I've never actually stopped. I have a friend that's like studying in Amsterdam. Maybe I could visit. Um, but I've heard nothing but great things about the Netherlands. Gurdeep said, "What I mean is, if you went to sleep normally on a day, but you stay into sleeping for a day, but you wake up at night the next day, you will assume that it's the same day, no?" I won't assume it's the same day because when you sleep, time passes. Every time you sleep, you wake up assuming time has passed. So I would not assume it's the same day. I would assume I slept the whole day. Jade said I sub to Golden is Kian, by the way. Shout out to Kian. Jade, Golden is his real name is Kian. Shout out to Kian. But anyways, thanks to all of you that pressed the like button on this live and subscribe to my channel. I want to show you guys some of these sketches before I turn them into paintings. This has not been a painting. This hasn't been a painting, but I want to turn it into a painting. This one has already been a painting. It's you guys' favorite, you know. Yo, Dan. Oh my God, I haven't seen Dan in like forever. Welcome back, Dan. This one kind of want to turn into a painting, but it'd be hard because it's very sharp. A lot of sharp corners. Yo, Kian, take care. Appreciate you. This one I'm excited to turn into a painting. Definitely want to turn this into a painting. Yo, Dan, what's up? Who remembers Dan? Who remembers Dan? This one, I don't know if I should return this into a painting. I don't know. No clue. Damn, it's funny. I started this live with little energy, but now I feel like I got more energy than some of the other lives. You never know how it's gonna go. Oh, this one I could turn into a painting, but you know, sometimes just because something succeeds on sketch, I don't know if it turns well into painting, because I do watercolor, and the different, there's different, both mediums have different strengths, you know. So there's like pros and cons, you know. Maria said if you paint the waves, it will look like an actual wave. Well, that's what I want to do for this one. It's not waves, but I think this would be great. This one. You know? And the guy trying to save the dog over the hill, kind of. Mia, what's up? Welcome back, Mia. Said my teeth is hurting and bleeding because of ice. Damn. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Mia. Gurdeep has a drawing challenge. Can you type it in the community page so we can do it? Appreciate you. Yo, Dan, what's up? How have you been, yo? Dan, you're coming towards the end of the live. I got 7 more minutes in here. Well, actually, no, I'm going to sketch after this. I'm going to sketch for 30 more minutes after this. I want to finish this sketch I started. So before I went live, I had started this sketch. I want to finish this in front of you guys. Someone said this looked like the Colosseum. Jade said, stop with the ice if it makes your teeth hurt. I agree. I agree with that for sure. Jade said, thank you, Jade. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you that have been supporting. Subscribe to my channel and press the like button. You guys are the greatest. Okay, so what's the drawing challenge? Where's Mia? What is the drawing challenge? Wait, who announced the drawing challenge? Who announced the drawing? Wait, hold up. All right, Triple Z, enjoy the guitar. I appreciate you. Jade has sub. Appreciate you, Jade. So, Jade, in 5 minutes, I'm going to start sketching. Or should I start right now? Maybe I could just start right now. Maybe I could just start right now for real, no? I really want to finish this right now. This was a good live. It was a good live. It was decent amount of people. Not too little, not too many. Right? Dan, you have a YouTube channel. Okay, so what's your YouTube channel about, Dan? Do you want to tell us more about that? Dan has been away for a minute, but he's back now, so everybody say hi back to Dan. Listen, you've been missing since 2006. So So quit tell me you gon' fix. You know that's my sis. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missus. Yeah. I. Why your heart's sighing? Come, baby, come find me. Who's gonna love when you don't find me? No. So many centers. I love the way you twist and turn. Everybody should sub to Dan. And we should all subscribe to Dan's channel. Someone put Dan's channel in the community page. We support each other, all right? Bet. Good, you said, damn, okay, you got a new sub? It's called SD. Look, okay, I'm a sub to right now. Look. It's called ZDRLM Smolo. What does that even mean? Boom, you got 30 now. You got 30 subs now. Hold up. I'm gonna add more. I'm subbing from 2 different accounts. Boom, you got another subscriber. There you go. Gotta support the community, y'all. You don't like painting as much, but I do sometimes. It's okay, it's okay, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. All right, y'all, look. I'm gonna start sketching myself, okay? I'm gonna start sketching, okay? So I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna start sketching right now. Boom, 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 boom. I should probably go to bed soon, to be honest. To be honest with you peeps. The peeps in here. All the peeps in here. Oh, I haven't scanned this. Have I scanned this? Hold up. It's not that it lagged. I was checking something in my phone. Okay, I haven't scanned this. I haven't scanned that. All of this has been scanned. Listen, you've been missing since 2006. Great time we gon' fix. You know that's my system. There you go. There you go. Oh no, I like this one. I like this one, y'all. I like this one, y'all. Jade said, W community. I appreciate y'all too. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. Shout out to y'all, man. Okay, I'm gonna start sketching about in a few seconds. Hold up. Okay. Jade said, not gonna lie, I originally joined because I'm waiting on another live, but I'm honestly hooked now, to be honest. Damn, Jade. Jade was trying to go somewhere else. Now she's stuck here. Y'all seen that? Y'all peeped? It's okay, I'm not hating. I get it. I get it, I get it. You discover something new every day, y'all. All right, look, I'm gonna finish this sketch in front of you guys. I'm gonna finish this sketch in front of y'all. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate it. We got a new OG. Looks like it. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, okay, okay. More people. We're gonna add more people. More people to the sketch. Listen, you've been missing since 2016. It's a great time we gon' fix things. You know that's my sister. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my messiah. Yeah. I. Why your heart's eye? Come, baby, come, try me. We gonna love if you run by me, no. So many twists and turns. Another way, twists and turns. Baby, call me eye to fire. No, you've been missing since 2016. Great time we gon' fix things. That's my system, 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 my system. Okay, Gurdeep, I'll check the community page, okay? Appreciate you for that. Appreciate you for that, Gurdeep. Shout out to the mods, yo. Shout out to the mods. I can't wait to get to 1,000 and add 10 more of you. Listen, you've been missing since 2016. It's great time we gonna fix things. You know that's my sister. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my message. I swear we think different. I. Why your heart's eye? Come, baby, come, try me. We gonna love if you're not by me. So many twists and turns. Another way, twist and turn. Baby, call me eye to fire. Oh. Baby, call me eye to fire. Baby, call me eye to fire. Listen, you've been missing since 2016. It's great time we gon' fix things. You know that's my sister, my Susan. Okay, I'm happy with this version. For me, it's 10 p.m., y'all. I might do another sketch right now. Damn, Eric, who do you miss? Is is Eric talking about Sage? Y'all need to chill, yo. Y'all need to chill right now. Just go DM her on Discord or something. I can start a whole new sketch right now, real quick. Kind of want to turn the lights off. Should I turn the light off? My sister, sister, It's good to hear, Jade, that you're improving at drawing. Everybody should be improving at drawing. We should all be improving at drawing, for real. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Livia, I know, you're right. I know. Livia, don't worry, I know. I know, Livia. Trust me, I know. This is it. This was the last sketch of the night. And I gotta go. Joel, what's up? How have you been, yo? Sorry, I was quiet on here. I was doing these sketches. Y'all. I feel like I should have started going live like 3 years ago. Jay said my story was that I was chilling watching YouTube shorts at 2 a.m. and I started choking on my gum. That's crazy. Y'all are wilding on here, y'all. Y'all are wilding. I also finished this one, y'all. Remember this one? I finished this one too. I'm gonna sign it right now. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking this live, pressing the like button. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna head out. It's getting very late for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow again. All right, y'all. Joel has a question. What's your question, Joel? I haven't seen you in a long time, yo. What's your question? What's your question, Joel? I got this here. Thank you, Livia. Take care. You too. Take care, y'all. Y'all better take care of yourself and your body and your health. Joel, what's your question? Do you still have your paintings when I was mod? Yes. Yes, I still have those. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm going to bed.